welcome to Geeking Now with Mellymel. I'm Melissa. Today I'm bringing you a massive Disney pin haul. This was from my most recent trip to Walt Disney World in Florida. I went to Disney during the month of April and I got tons of pins. I spent over $200 on pins and I got this really cool planter in Epcot from the Flower and Garden Festival 2021. So let's get started. All right, so after counting all of my pins, I bought 12 pins during my trip, and of course the planter, which you're going to see at the end of this video. So out of these 12 pins, 8 were from the Flower and Garden Festival. I really bought all the Flower and Garden Festival pins they had available because I haven't been to the Flower and Garden Festival since 2010. It's been a very long time and I have very limited Flower and Garden pins, so I wanted to make sure that I expanded my Flower and Garden pin collection. So we have 8 Flower and Garden pins and we have 4 other pins that are just different. So I'm gonna start with an open edition pin that I had been eyeing for a while. So this is the pin that I was talking about. Not only does it feature my favorite princess, but it also has a castle on there, and I love my Disney castles. The retail price for this pin is $12.99. And here's a closer look. I love that her dress is glittery, and I don't know if you can see it very well here, but on the castle you can see Belle's autograph. And here's the back of the pin. On the back you can clearly see that this is a pin-on-pin design because the back of Belle's silhouette is silver and the back of the castle silhouette is gold, and you can also see the pin trading logo for 2021. So I did want to let you know that not only did they have this Belle pin, but they had other princesses like Ariel. So if you collect Disney princesses and you're looking for a new inexpensive pin to add to your collection, these might be worth looking into. Now another pin that I got was this one right here. This is for the 2021 Lunar Year. I actually have a few Chinese New Year or Lunar Year pins because I think that these are actually very pretty. They're very nice pins. This is actually for the Year of the Ox, so let's get a closer look. This pin is a limited release. Retail price $15.99. I love that the backer card is also very well themed to the occasion. Super cute pin. I really like the dangling element on this pin. This is actually a pass holder pin, and while I'm not a pass holder, my friend Laura from the Jody and Laura Life is a pass holder. We actually hung out quite a bit while I was in Disney. She was able to get this pin for me, so hey Laura, nice shout out to you. Thanks so much for doing this for me. But going back to the pin, this pin is so pretty. You can see the castle at the very top of the pin, and towards the bottom you'll see the ox. And here's the back of the pin. It's a golden color, and not only does it have the pin trading logo, but it also has the pass holder logo on the back. Alright, so the next pin I am going to show you is the Happy Easter 2021 pin for Walt Disney World. Disneyland released the exact same pin, but there were some color variations on their pin. So this is the one for Disney World. Let's take a closer look. I feel like Easter pins are always so pretty, so happy looking. I mean, these spring colors are always so pretty on pins. I think the backer card is super cute too. I love all the pink tones on it, and it just really makes the colors of the pin pop. The retail price for this pin is $19.99, and this pin is a limited edition pin. And here we have a closer look at the pin. It is actually a pin-on-pin design. There are some glittery accents on the bow of this pin. I feel like I like the Disneyland version a little bit better, but regardless, I think this pin is so pretty. Now if I turn the pin on its side a little bit, you can tell that it is a pin-on-pin design. And as we get a little closer, we can appreciate some more of the details. This is supposed to be a flower arrangement. So this is supposed to be a glass vase, and on the inside you will see some little Easter eggs that look like, for example, Mickey Mouse, and there are some smaller little eggs inside. Super, super cute, and it says 2021 right in the middle of the bow. And here's the back of the pin. It's a silver color, and it is a limited edition of 3,000. And continuing with the Easter pins, this is a pass holder Easter pin. I had Laura help me get this pin, and I really want to expand my Easter collection. And during my most recent pin trading collaboration, which I'm going to insert a card for that right now, you'll see that I was able to trade for the 2020 Easter pass holder pin from this series. So I felt like I had to get the 2021 pin as well. This pin is a limited release, retail price $15.99. And here's a closer look at the pin. I have it on an angle so that the glare from my lamp here doesn't interfere too much with the pin. This pin is actually quite heavy and quite large too. All right. So now that we are done with those 4 pins, I am going to show you 8 pins from the Flower and Garden Festival. I am super excited to show you these pins. These pins are so pretty and colorful that I just really had to get them. And here is the first pin from the Flower and Garden Festival 2021. It features a mini. It is a limited release, retail price $15.99. I love the backer card. It is so pretty and colorful. And here's a closer look. I really love the color scheme on this pin. Here we see Minnie just gathering flowers. She's admiring the one flower she has in her hand, and then on the other hand she's just holding a basket full of flowers. And I love that right behind the basket you can see Spaceship Earth, and to the side you can see the countries. For example, you can see the Eiffel Tower for France. And here's the back of the pin. It has the pin trading logo, and it also says Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival 2021 limited release. Next pin we have features Mickey. It is also a limited release. $15.99 is the retail price. Another super cute backer card. And here's a closer look. It looks like Mickey is getting ready to dig a hole and plant his new plant. At the bottom of the pin it says, "I can dig it." And if you look closely behind Mickey, next to the hand where he's holding the shovel, well, technically behind the hand, you can see the silhouette of Spaceship Earth. And here's the back of the pin. And next pin we have is another limited release pin. Retail price $15.99. This pin features Mickey and Pluto. It looks like Pluto is staring at a butterfly, and it looks like Mickey has a butterfly on his hand too. And just like the other 2 pins, the Mickey and Minnie pins that I showed you earlier, this is also a pin-on-pin design. And here's the back of the pin. And here we have the last limited release pin, retail price $15.99. This is actually a pass holder pin. Thanks again, Laura. And it features a figment. Something really cool about the backer card is that not only the orange color makes the colors of the pin just pop, but it actually has figment all over this backer card. You see his little silhouette, and you see Spaceship Earth. It's such a cute backer card. And here's a closer look at the pin. Very colorful. And here's the back of the pin. And I just noticed something. The pass holder logo on the back of this pin is missing Mickey's face. Just for reference, I am showing the back of this pin again so that you can appreciate Mickey's face. And then going back to this pin, it's a little strange to not see a face on Mickey. Next pin we have is a limited edition pin. Retail price $17.99, and it features Spike the Bee. And here's a closer look. It says "Sweet as Honey." It features Spike, and I think it's so cute that Spaceship Earth is made out of honeycomb. So cute. And here's the back of the pin. Now I am a little disappointed with the quality on this pin. I feel like quality control kind of dropped the ball on this pin a little bit, because I feel like the waffling doesn't quite run all the way through the edges of the pin. And not only that, but it says limited edition of, and they left the edition size blank. So at the top of my head, I don't remember what the edition size was supposed to be for this. All right, so I did a little bit of research, and this is actually a limited edition of 3000. Next pin we have is another limited edition pin, retail price $17.99. This pin is actually really cute. It's a little flower bed, and it has Donald and Daisy topiaries on it. And here's the back of the pin, and we have the same issue as with the Spike the Bumblebee pin. It says limited edition of, and it is blank, but I did some research. I went on Disney Pins blog, which is where I get all my pin news, and according to Disney Pins blog, this is supposed to be a limited edition of 3000. Next pin we have is another limited edition pin. This is another pass holder pin, retail price $17.99. And here's a closer look at the pin. It says let your garden grow, and the word grow and figment both have rubber accents on it. And here's the back of the pin. It looks like we're having the same quality control issues. It looks like Mickey's face is missing from the pass holder logo, and it says limited edition of blank. I tried to do some research for this, but according to Disney Pins blog, the limited edition is of an unknown amount. So we're not too sure what the limited edition size was supposed to be. I can speculate somewhere around 3000 or less, but this is another pin from the Flower and Garden Festival. It does feel a little rough on the back, so if it wasn't because I personally bought these pins in Epcot, I would think that these are fake pins, but no, these came straight from Disney. And last but not least, here we have another limited edition pin, retail price $17.99. And this is a closer look at the pin. We have a garden box, and inside the garden box we have Goofy's topiary, or a topiary of Goofy. It is such a cute pin. We see that Goofy is holding a wheelbarrow, and it has some veggies in it. Now the veggies are made out of rubber. And here's the back of the pin, limited edition of 3000. So now that we saw all the pins, I did want to go back to this pin right here. So this pin is actually a slider pin. Okay, so now that we are done with all the pins, I want to show you this amazing planter from the Flower and Garden Festival 2021. It does have some weight to it, but I think it's so pretty. The retail price is $34.99. And let me show you a closer look. So I don't think I'm going to use this as an actual planter. I might use it to put some of my everyday jewelry in there, or just really to display it as is, because I just think it's so pretty. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about the pins that I showed you. Let me know which one was your favorite. Let me know if we are pin twins. Also, I want to know your thoughts on the issues with quality control, because they clearly look as if they could be scrappers or fake pins because of all the issues on them. I really want to know what you think about that. And as usual, if you love the things that I talk about, definitely subscribe, comment, like, and hit that notification bell so that you can keep winking out with me. Bye!